Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Before I forget, I want to remind you to be sure to comment on the video so that you can be entered into the drawing. Any video that for the month of June that you comment on counts as an entry into the drawing for the free private video uploaded to YouTube, but then I'll send you the link to your email. So I wanted to do monthly readings. I'm not taking all these cards. This one for sure. Not doing that. This one. Okay. 4 is plenty. So I wanted to do a monthly reading. Wow. So I'm doing this based on the seasons according to the zodiac. So this is for the astrological time period of Cancer, and so that would be June 21st to July 22nd. Easy for you to say. So Mercury is about to go into retrograde. It's in shadow starting on the 20th, and I'm already starting to feel the effects. I have a lot of I have Mercury, North Node, Sun, Venus, they're all clumped up together in Cancer right around the part where this whole thing's happening. And so, just water signs are going to get hit. You're an earth sign. You should be okay. It is on your axis, though, so you might get a little bit of it, communication, static. So, but we'll get into that a little more. Let's talk about these amazing cards. So the first one that came flying out, yes, the Fool. Yes, new beginning, new opportunity. No wonder it jumped out. Of course it jumped out because that's the way the Fool is. It's like, you know what? I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to go. And then you have the beautiful Star card of healing and hope and blessings from Spirit pouring all over you. So this new start that you want to take, this thing, this risky feeling thing, it is being divinely protected and guided and healed. And that is amazing. And not only that, you have the CEO, you have the Emperor, you are in charge of your life. So the direction you choose to take, it gives you a sense of authority, and Capricorn, you are the sign of authority. So this is something that, even though this is considered an Aries card, there is a big bull in it, which makes me think it's more like a Taurus card, but it's about being in charge and running something, and that is what Capricorn rules. And so boundaries, limitations, I don't know why Capricorn has the devil for its sign. I think it should be the Emperor. I don't understand who set that up and why. Somebody that didn't like being told what to do. Whatever, get over it, right? And so then we have the Three of Wands. This is an opportunity, but look, it's got the divine guidance of the hawk. So it's a divinely guided, no kidding. We've got all these major arcanas. We've got all this really positive energy. So what is it that you're trying to create? Now, all this energy is going on in your 7th house of partnerships. It could be a business. It could be a new business idea. It really could, because intimate partnerships are one-on-one things. So could be that. It could be, stepping away from being so things have to be this way and that way and this way and that way. Saturn sets boundaries, right? But stepping away from that and taking that leap of faith in a relationship is also a possibility. So opportunity, Three of Wands is the choice has been made, and now I'm heading in this direction. And that's what the Fool says too. A choice has been made. I'm heading in this direction. And then the Star with the divine guidance and the blessings pouring on and the healing of the situation. It looks amazing. So let's talk about where the planets are. So we have the Sun in Cancer, which is your 7th house. We have Mercury in Cancer in your 7th house. It's going to move on June 26th into Leo, which is your 8th house of transformation. And then it's going to back up and go into retrograde on July 7th, and it'll take a few more days for it to get back into Cancer. And so you'll be going over the ground that you are in this transformation of your relationship. So there's a relationship that's transforming, and communication is really important. And with Mercury in retrograde, like I said, they're static. So just go over everything. Make sure that when you're communicating, it's what you really want to say. If you're writing up a contract, read it and make sure that the details are there. If you're receiving a contract, look it over. Like fine-tooth comb, look over, not just once, twice, but 3 times. And then do it again. So make sure that you're saying things in a way that clearly, gosh, I'm trouble talking. That clearly expresses what it is you're trying to say. And then read other people's stuff, listen to other people with the knowledge and understanding that they may not be as clear in their delivery as they would like to be. So have a little compassion, a little patience for that. Spend a little time, if there's something you don't understand, ask them to restate it. Ask them to go over that again. It's a lot of rewords that go on during retrograde. And then Venus. Venus is in Gemini, but moves into Cancer on July 3rd. And so half the time sitting over there in your 6th house of balance and work life and all that, and then moves into Cancer with all this watery energy of emotions being a little stirred up, communication being a little dicey, but opportunity, because new moon is in Cancer, your 7th house of partnerships, business or personal. And that is the time to plant the seeds of intention for something that will carry you out for at least 18 months. It is such an excellent opportunity to step off the cliff and feel safe and secure that you are being divinely guided. This is an opportunity. So where's the opportunity? Relationship. Where's the opportunity business-wise? This partnership. It's a partnership. The full moon is in your sign of Cancer, Capricorn. What happened? What did you start? What did you lay the groundwork during your birthday time a year and a half ago? Those kind of cycles are coming around to like, okay, here we go. There's a phase that's ending, so a new phase can begin. So a year and a half or so ago, what were you setting your seeds of intention for? You should be seeing some sort of a conclusion to some aspect of that. Or what do you need to let go of so that when you get to your birthday month, where there is a new moon eclipse energy in the sign of Capricorn, where you can set the seeds of intention down. That happens on January 11th. Huge. Or is that might be a Cancer. So maybe, okay, so one of them's on December 25th and the other one's on January 11th, and I'm not sure. I think December 25th is Capricorn's new moon. So what do you need to clear space for now so that when you plant those seeds of intention with all of that energy, you get something amazing, another level up, right? So just such powerful stuff happening here for you. So much opportunity. Mars is in Cancer, but on July 1st moves into Leo. Very action-oriented, very happy to be there, very fiery. Again, watch out for your communication, especially because we're talking about partnership. But it's also action, like taking that leap. Like now it's go time, and that lines up with that new moon. Very powerful, so amazing, such opportunity. So let's just see what else we get for guidance here. All of these? Really? Okay, yes. Wow, so much. Okay, intimate partnerships. If you are looking, open up your heart. Open up your heart to the possibility. What kind of negative energy do you need to clear out of your life so that you can allow this to happen? It says, I am open to receiving the gifts of the universe. This could also have to do, though, with your business. If you're trying to launch a business, the gifts of the universe come in many, many forms. Wow. These are so beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Silence. I am serene no matter what is happening or occurring around me. This is not losing your temper. This is staying calm in the chaos of communication. Holding your tongue when you need to. Make sure that when you speak, you really want what you want to say. Make sure that the words that come out of your mouth, you're not going to regret. Stand in your truth, absolutely. Don't not say something that's true. Find a way to say it in a way that is more palatable for others people to receive, right? In a way that they can handle it, in the way they can hear it, in a way that will actually do what you want it to do. So your kids aren't putting the dishes in the dishwasher. You could stand there and say, what are you, stupid? Why don't you know how to do this? Well, what are you, stupid? That in their head they go, oh, I must be stupid. Say instead, why don't you come over here and let's figure out what is so hard about putting these in the dishwasher. Do you not know where they go? Are you confused about what goes on the top rack? You know, can you explain to me how come this doesn't happen? Oh, I was just in a hurry. I was running out the door. Okay, well, do you think it takes that much more time? And then get a stopwatch out and time it and show them that it literally takes, 2 more seconds. Would that have made a difference in the long run? No, it wouldn't. You know, have the conversations in a way that makes sense, that you can start getting things to happen. It could be that they're intimidated by the whole process of putting dishes in the dishwasher. I ran into that and I was like, are you kidding? Just put the stuff in there. I'll rearrange it later if I need to. I just don't want it in my sink. You can also say that. All right, so passion. I passionately accept and love myself. This is part of opening your heart. Self-acceptance and self-love is the key to attracting into your life the relationship that you most want. So be willing to do that. In my essence, I am joy. I delight in everything in my world, and divine joy fills me. These are both about allowing yourself to feel the joy and the delight in life. I'm actually putting these down here because I really want you to focus on the fact that this is an opportunity to really love your life. There's nothing but excellent cards here. This is an excellent opportunity to create your life in a very balanced way that brings joy and happiness and fulfillment on so many levels. This is so powerful for you. And you've got the, what do you have? You got Saturn's in retrograde up in your house of Capricorn, and Pluto as deep transformation, and those two are dancing with each other for several months. And so the ability to redefine your boundaries, being willing to step off the cliff. Here we got the Fool in juxtaposition to, in opposition to, in a weird angle to boundaries. So figuring out how to find the balance, because she looks very balanced there in this healing process, between taking a risk and what's safe to take a risk, right? That's like Capricorn, that's a thing. Like, boundaries are important, right? Society works better with some form of boundaries. We can't all be loosey-goosey, but we can't all be so restricted we can't breathe. So finding that beautiful space, that beautiful point in between where it's delightful and joyful and just so much passion, and you can be open and caring and sharing. Finding that will create the kind of relationships that you want. Will attract them to you in business and in personal. This one wants to come too. Ooh, signs from heaven. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention when you're out and about. But keep a dream journal. As soon as you wake up in the morning, write down whatever you remember. It might just be a snippet. It might be a whole full-on dream. The more you do it, the more you'll remember. It says, thank you, Heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. I also see those bird feathers. And so pay attention to the birds. Pay attention to the birds that you see. Pay attention to the birds that you see, and then you look them up. Spiritual meaning of a hawk. A hawk is seeing things from a higher perspective. It's a predator, right? It goes after what it wants. It has keen eyesight, and they mate for life. So pay attention to what you see. Oh my gosh. You have Archangel Orion manifesting miracles. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. Such opportunity. I literally have the chills right now. So much energy, so much opportunity. Do not worry about Mercury other than how you speak. What you're saying, what you're writing, just make sure, read details. Okay, so this is about paying attention to details, but don't let it freak you out, because that's not the important energy this month. The important energy this month is the eclipse energy. So much opportunity. That's where you should be placing your focus on what do you want to create. And if you're looking for guidance, pay attention to your dreams and look around. There's signs coming in. There's messages coming in. In the silence, you will hear them. The silence while you sleep. The silence while you're walking in nature. If you go for walks in nature, do not take your iPod. Listen to the birds. Listen to the sound of the wind rustling through the trees. Listen. So you have words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. It is about what you say. Always describe your own world in the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and for others. I am always in the right place at the right time, and I meet the right people that allows the abundance of the universe to pour over me. I am always in the right place at the right time, and I meet the right people, which is why the abundance of the universe flows over me. Get in the flow, believe in it, pay attention. Paying attention to details, choosing your words carefully, looking for signs, opening your heart to possibilities, taking that leap of faith. All right, so don't let pride get in the way. I'm not even going to discuss that. I know you know what that means. Okay, I guess I'm discussing it. In a relationship, don't be afraid to say you're sorry. If you need to say you're sorry in order to heal a situation, say that you're sorry. Only if you mean it. No lying about it. Okay, there's a line on it. I didn't mean to do that, but that makes me laugh. Okay, no lying. Speak your truth, but don't let pride get in your way. Okay, and again, so we have the silence card, we have the sleeping card here, and now we have take time to breathe out. So Spirit is asking you to take some quiet time. And you can do it by going for a walk. You can do it by journaling before you go to bed. You can do it by just simply breathing, like focusing on your breath. Like we're all breathing, hopefully, right? But like letting the anxiety out and breathing in the energy and the vitality and the joy and the hope that is going on here. This is beautiful, really, just so much beauty and energy happening here. And manifestation power. Oh, this is a powerful opportunity to manifest. So, what does Mother Earth, Gaia, have to say? I bet you she tells you to get out there and go for a walk. You're an earth sign. Being out in nature is so therapeutic for you. Make time for it, especially if the weather is decent and you can do it. Take advantage of it. Demonstrate grace and majesty, the swan. Don't let pride get in your way. Be filled with joy, delight, and joy. What seemed like an ugly duckling is going to transform into something so magnificent that it draws attention to itself. People will be drawn and attracted. This is an opportunity to really make a difference in your world and in the world of people around you that you care about. So watch out for Mars stirring up that fiery action words with Mercury in retrograde, okay? That is a real thing, but it's also action oriented, and it should get you heading in the right direction here. It might be the energy that gets you to go ahead and jump in and take that leap of faith, and that is July 1st. And July 2nd is that new moon. Don't waste the opportunity. You have manifestation and lightning. Oh my God, yes. Power and energy to create. The power and the energy to create. What do you want to create? Don't miss this. Don't miss this. Oh, whoa. I am so... These readings today are so powerful. It makes me want to go back and do the ones I did last night. They were pretty good, but this... Woo! All right, so these little cards have been coming out kind of like in a sentence. So let's just see what we get here. I had to turn on the power to my camera. I don't want this to cut out and lose this. This is good stuff here. This is really good stuff here. Okay, see how we get here. So we have serenity. We have serenity. Take time to breathe out. Believe. You can manifest. You can manifest. Happiness. That's the delight. That's that joy. That's that essence. You have happiness. You can manifest happiness in relationships, in business, because this is your 7th house. This is intimate partnerships. This is in a relationship. This is in a business. It could be either one. It can be both. To bring your life truly in balance, it's both. And why not? You can manifest what you choose to manifest. You have enjoy. Yes. Okay, so you have happiness and enjoy. You are being called to start enjoying your life. You have delight. You have joy. You have happiness. You have, in my essence, I am joy. And they came to you in affirmational form, which tells me that you need to tell yourself that you can have these things on a regular basis. I enjoy my life. My life is fun. Right? And energy. That lightning bolt to take that step, to go ahead and step off. And loyalty. Nice. Loyalty hasn't really shown up here, but it has in obscure little ways. So, the hawk mates for life. It's your 7th house of partnerships. Swans mate for life. And if you've ever seen the swans do their mating dance, they kind of, the way their necks arch around, it looks like a heart. And you have opening of your heart. So we're coming out of all of this energy of getting everything in balance. And now here's your chance to really, it's where the rubber meets the road. This is where you create this. This is where you manifest this, because you have the new moon happening in your house of partnerships. You have the full moon happening in your house of you. You can create this balance by eliminating the things that don't work, so that you can create what you really want, that joy, that peace, that serenity, those partnerships, that sense of delight in life. You can manifest what you want. You have to take the leap of faith. You have to be willing